Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Pure Biology, and today I come with another video, okay, and related to immunology. And before going to this topic, I want to say sorry that I didn't upload any video for 1.5 months, and that's why I say sorry, because I was busy for another work, and that's why I didn't upload any video, okay. And I say happy Diwali to all of you, and obviously Shubha Vijaya. And I want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed my channel. For this growth of channel, I am very thankful to you, okay. So please support me for running this channel, okay. So let's start. Today's topic is that MHC, or major histocompatibility complex. Clear? So major histocompatibility complex is what? This is the MHC complex, okay. This is the full form of MHC complex, is the major histocompatibility complex, and the short form is the MHC complex. This is actually tightly linked cluster of genes, okay. What is that? This is tightly linked cluster of genes. In the short form, you can say the cluster of genes that present in every vertebrate species, okay, and the product of which play important roles in intercellular recognition and discrimination between the self and non-self, okay. So its role is what? It easily recognizes the intercellular particles, which one is the intercellular particle and which one is not, okay, or the self particle. You can say the self particles of the body, or the non-self particles, or that are the foreign particle, okay. So the main thing is the cluster of genes that are known as the MHC complex, and its products function is what? Just identify the self and non-self particles in the cell. Clear? MHC is very highly polymorphic. What is the polymorphic meaning? That means many alternative forms of genes exist at each locus. Clear? What is the polymorphic meaning of what? That is the many alternative forms of genes exist. Sorry for the disturbance. So what I am saying, that MHC is highly polymorphic. Polymorphic meaning, that means many alternative forms of genes exist in each locus, okay. So different individuals having the different types of genes. Sorry for the disturbance. So what I am saying, that different individuals have the different types of gene, and that means in a species there are many different individuals remain in a species, and each individual have one kind of, or the MHC complex that is present in one individual, obviously in the second individual is different type of MHC complex present, okay. But they are both the individuals are in the same species, but they are the two another individuals, that's why there are some differences obviously present in the MHC complex, and this is the polymorphism. This is called the polymorphism, okay. So the phenomenon having the multiple stable forms, one complex but having the multiple stable forms, this phenomenon is called the polymorphism. So you can say that MHC is a polymorphic complex, okay. MHC is a polymorphic complex. Next, these genes of the MHC loci lie close together. Obviously they lie close together, and a set of linked groups are called haplotypes. Why it is not a single gene that present in individual. That's why it is called the complex. A set of genes present in an individual, and this is called the MHC complex. Okay, or this set of genes you can say haplotypes. Okay, so when an individual or any young ones can take birth, so that's why they have one haplotype from father and another haplotype from mother. Clear? So this is called the haplotype. So one individual inherits one haplotype from mother and another one from father. Okay? So each one expresses a distinct array of MHC molecule. Okay? So that's why each one, that is any individual, they have different types of MHC molecule. And the diversity, from where it comes? The diversity comes because different individuals within a species have a range of slightly different forms of MHC genes. So here MHC complex, why it is different from the one individual to another individual? That is the set of genes or the haplotypes of that coming from one from father and coming from mother. One set that is coming from father and another set coming from mother. That's mean that individual having the two sets of haplotypes. Okay, but here the diversity, the chances of the diversity of the haplotypes, different two types of, due to presence of two types of haplotypes, the diversity of MHC molecule, the chances that become increased. Okay, so diversity of MHC molecule, why it becomes increased? Because already any individual, they born with two sets of haplotypes or two sets of genes. Okay, so that's why the polymorphism is very it is very necessary. Polymorphism feature is very necessary for or you can say that MHC complex must have polymorphism feature, or these are obviously the polymorphic complex. Okay, and three types of genes generally present. One is MHC1, MHC2 and MHC3. Three types of genes, and generally the first one and second one, these genes encode the antigen presenting MHC molecule. Okay, the first two genes that encode antigen presenting MHC molecule and which are known as classical MHC molecules. Clear? So two kinds of genes, generally they encode the antigen presenting MHC molecule, and these are known as the classical MHC molecules. And obviously they encode another type of protein. Okay, but these haven't any function in the presentation to the T cells. Okay, so these are known as the non-classical MHC molecule. So what I am saying, that three types of genes generally we can see, and among them the two genes, these encode the antigen presenting MHC molecules. Okay, and these are called the classical MHC molecule. And obviously they encode another type of protein, but they do not have any function in the presentation, I mean antigen presentation to the T cells. That's why these are called the non-classical MHC molecule. I think you can properly understand about MHC complex towards till this part. Okay, and after that we will learn about MHC1 and MHC2. Okay. Okay, here the two structures of MHC1 and MHC2 genes. Okay, First one you can see, this is the MHC1, and second one this is the MHC2. Okay, this is cytoplasmic tail, tail. Now these are the differentiated structure or differentiated features, you can say. The first feature here, the alpha chain and beta 2M chain. Beta 2M chain means microglobulin. Okay, this is the microglobulin. Beta 2M chain means microglobulin. Okay, so alpha chain and beta 2M chain present here. This is the alpha chain and this is the beta chain. Okay, and here you can see alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 and only beta 2M. Okay, and the third one is the alpha 3 region binds CD8. This is the alpha 3 region and it binds the CD8. Okay, and the two domains are there. One is the alpha 1 and alpha 2. This is 2. Okay, two domains, alpha 1 and alpha 2 domains. Clear? And here the cellular expression generally, what type of cell you can see here? Generally nucleated cells. Okay, nucleated cells are present, or generally this expression you see here, the cells generally are the nucleated cells. Next one, the peptides derived from where the peptides derived, that is the endogenous antigens. Okay, peptides derived from endogenous antigens. Okay, and peptides presented to CD8 plus T cells. This is the T cells. Peptide presented to CD8 plus T cells. And example, human, HLA-A, HLA-B, HLA-C. And the second one, MHC complex, that is alpha and beta chain present here, and the domains alpha 1 and beta 1 domains, and the CD4 binds generally on the site. This is the beta 2 binding site. So beta 2 region that binds CD4. Here you can see that beta 1, beta 2 and alpha 1, alpha 2. Okay, two chains are there. One is the alpha and beta, and generally the CD4 that binds to the beta 2. And what kinds of constitution of cells? Generally APCs, or the antigen presenting cells. Okay, antigen presenting cells. And peptides derived from where? Exogenous antigens, not endogenous. Here the endogenous antigens are received, and here the exogenous antigens are received. Okay, and peptides presented to whom? CD4 plus T cells. Here CD8 plus T cells, here the CD4 plus T cells. An example, human, HLA-DR, HLA-DQ and HLA-DP. Okay, so these are the the differentiation of MHC1 and MHC2 genes. Okay, MHC1 and MHC2 genes, not molecules. Okay, molecules. Okay, so these are the features of MHC1 molecule and these are the feature of MHC2 molecules. Clear? Next, actually what type of MHC3 genes are generally these class. Okay, I just write some words for MHC3 gene. Just okay, MHC3 gene generally this encoding the proteins related to the complement system C2 and C4, and sometimes inflammation related proteins or heat shock proteins. Okay, they encode generally three types of protein. That means the complement related proteins, or inflammation related proteins, or HSP, that means the heat shock protein. Clear? So its function, it's encoding, or it's acting on the proteins such as related to the components of the complement system, that means C2 and C4, inflammation related proteins for that, or for HSP, that means the heat shock protein. Clear? So these are the three types of genes. One is the MHC1, MHC2, and this is the MHC3. Three type of genes that are all related with the major histocompatibility complex we have learned here. Okay, so I think you can properly understand about this. So we will start another topic in my next video. So thank you.